Hello everybody, welcome again to our channel. The video now is to talk about a very powerful tool that is used in some Six Sigma projects, the famous Gauge R&R. So to analyze repeatability and reproducibility, we have different places where to run this, where to perform this in JMP. And to perform this, I have here a simple data table where 5 different parts were measured by 2 different operators, 3 times each one. So we have the response variable here. One thing that is very important to run this type of analysis is to organize your data table saying to JMP that part, operator, and measure columns are nominal, and the y column is a continuous variable. Okay, so where we can perform this? Analyze quality and process. We have 2 different options. We can use this measurement system analysis, or we can use the variability. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the variability. In the variability, I have to put the y here and only the part and operator here. The measure I won't put here because JMP needs to know that the part and the operator combination were replicated to calculate the repeatability values. Okay, so I'm gonna click OK here, and I have this variability organized as this form here because I put there in the launch platform part and operator. But one thing that is very important here is to put part as the last column here. So I know a lot of people that are used to use this graph to analyze their measurement system situations, their measurement system processes. So I also know a lot of different companies that are very addicted on this type of analysis. My courses in particular, I don't say much about Gauge R&R. I use others methods to analyze a measurement system, but it's very common, it's very famous, a lot of people use, so that's why I'm recording this video right now. Okay, so here's the graph, but where are the values, what are the statistical details, right? So I click here on this red button. The last option is Gauge Studies, Gauge R&R. So I can use main effect, crossed or nested. If I use crossed, I will have all the interactions possible between parts and operators, but if I pick the main effect, I'm gonna have only the main effects. Here, another little window with the specification values, so I know that my specification are between 32 and 32.02. So now I have all the statistical details here. All the values about R&R, they are here. All the statistical details, all the calculations, all the variance components used to the results are here. One thing that is very, very important here is how to organize this, because look at this phrase here, using last column part for part. If we use this graph, look, using last column operator for part, so the result will be wrong. So we have to be very careful organizing our variability. Okay guys, so this is the first part of this video. The second part is inside of this analyze quality and process measurement system analysis. So here is a more complex platform where you can analyze your measurement system. We have this evaluating measurement process. So this is something that I would recommend you if you are developing a new measurement system. I would recommend you to use this, because here we have more details about the precision, about the discrimination, about the class of your measurement system. But here is our interest right now. So let's change the MSA method for Gauge R&R, and now we have the same options as we had in the variability platform, but we have this part, this sample ID required. So we will put the Y here, the part here, and the operator here. The measure, again, we won't use for this kind of analysis, okay? So we are there again, the variability. The part being the last one here, already organized by JMP. So let's pick this gauge studies, Gauge R&R, and if I select the main effect, the tolerance are put here, 32, from 32 for 3202, and now I have again the result of our part to part, our Gauge R&R, repeatability and reproducibility. If I had more columns about our measurement system, for example, different gauges, different operators, parts, we would put exactly the same way. The only thing that would change here would be that if you had, for example, one column more, this column would be here with these X columns, and you would organize this variability as this way, putting part as the last column. Okay guys, I really hope I could help you once more. If you really like the Gauge R&R, please let your comment below. If you don't like, if you don't use, if you use different methods, please share with us and let's share more and more knowledge. Thank you for watching. Until here, bye bye, see you in the next one.